And welcome back. Okay, so I had a viewer, Tyler Durden, who asked if I had played the DLC to Talos Principle 2, Road to Elysium. I've played almost all of it. I'm in the middle of Into the Abyss, but I will start over with Orpheus Ascending and record it. I have played it before, but anybody that has watched my channel for any length of time knows that I have no memory. So it'll be like playing it all over again. Although I kind of know the story, I do remember that. But the puzzles themselves individually, well, we'll see how it goes. So here we go with Orpheus Ascending. Of course, it wants me to continue, but we're going to go to the empty slot and do a new game. If a thing loves, it is infinite. William Blake. And there's the big pyramid that we worked so hard to open up and get through and save Byron and the whole bit in the last game in Talos Principle 2. So we're going to start inside the pyramid. Looks like everybody has come to the pyramid.
I think that's it. The new body's ready for the transfer. How's the reassembly algorithm?
Done.
Well then, somebody just needs to go in there and disentangle the data. Ah, and here comes our expert.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for agreeing to this one, Kay. Perhaps together we can right an old wrong. When I was lost in my own grief, I spent a lot of time thinking about Hypatia and Sarabhai. How they found each other, how they lost each other, and how beautiful it would be if we could reunite them. For the longest time, it was only a daydream, but not anymore. In the myth of Orpheus, the ancient bard descends into the underworld to bring back his beloved wife, who died in a tragic accident. With the power of his music, he convinces Hades and Persephone to free her. But he is told that she must walk behind him, and he must not look back at her until they have left the underworld. And so, of course, in every version of the myth, he looks back. Because he doesn't trust the gods, or because he is an imperfect man, or because he simply forgets. And death is triumphant once again. We've accepted that triumph for a long time, because we had to, because what else could we do? But the world changes, and we are not the frightened, powerless creatures we once were. Perhaps it's time to say enough, and let Orpheus complete his ascent.
Okay, so I guess since they learned how to bring back Miranda and find her imprints, they think they can do it with these two. So that's what we are going to try to do, is bring them back. All right, we are now in control.
You will have to collect all of Sarabhai's data fragments so that we can reconstruct her personality. I'll monitor you from here, just like last time.
Good luck, kiddo.
Okay, all of Sarabhai's memory fragments. Okay, well, what have we got here? Let's see. A gold door, that's where we came through apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A computer. Welcome to the internal messaging system version 0.4. User Sarabhai, you have 3 unread messages. Cannot access, not goodbye, cannot access. To Sarabhai, subject not goodbye. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I'm writing this. In all likelihood, you can't even read this. because so little of your consciousness is left, and what's left of your battery is dying. They say it's impossible to recover you, and the backups were all destroyed. I wish we'd backed ourselves up in New Jerusalem before we left, but space was so limited, and we would have had to wait so long. Except, of course, it's nothing compared to the empty years that stretch before me now. I don't have the words to express what you mean to me. I tried to sum it all up, to say something elegant and beautiful and perfect, but I can't. Maybe it can't be said. Maybe it only exists as days and years live together, a sequence of moments bound together like a string of lights, defying the darkness of the sky. I don't know. All I know is that this is not goodbye. It may be the end of you, of us, of who I was, but I will not say goodbye. Love you forever, Hypatia. Welcome to the internal messaging system version 0.4. Okay, so that's all we can do, is not goodbye. Okay, so let's go down here to number 1 and gather our first fragment. Yield. Okay, we have one of these switcheroo guys. What's down here? Just a cage of sorts. Okay, so we can shine this through here. And we're gonna go, whoops, from red to blue, but we can't get through there. Okay, so what is through here that we can do? There's where we want to go. Oh, because we're blocking the red. Okay. From red. Because now we're blue. Do I have somewhere I can set this up on? Make it higher? I don't have a way to get up there. Nope. Okay, well, we need to go from red to blue. Somehow. But that's blocking us. Red to blue. What if I go in there and block this? Okay, now it's open, but how am I going to keep this blocked? I don't know. Yeah, see, I'd have to run. I can't run fast enough. Oh, right then. Can we do red to blue to you? Now will it stay open? No. Okay. Because we can't bring that through here. And I don't see anything else we can use to block it with. And we just can't run fast enough. So we've got to rethink this. There's nothing in here. Can I set it up there? From red to blue. I mean, that would be amazing if I could, but it doesn't look like I can. Yeah. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We don't have anything out here we can use. What's this? There's no greater joy than discovering something that you had never imagined. In that moment, you understand that the world is better than it seems. Okay, what we're gonna do then is you and you. Aha! Look at that. Okay, we got our first fragment. Good job.
When I was born, the first thing I felt was that I was alone. Not that I was lonely, but that I was separate, singular. There was the world, and there was myself, a contained entity. And this sense of separation, of a distinct self, was delightful. Individuality itself was a source of constant joy and wonder. What could be more incredible than to be able to say, I am?
We have the first fragment. Everything's looking good on our end.
Okay, well that was interesting that the first thing she felt was alone. Crossing the river. So I guess if you're part of the whole computer system, you're going to feel like you're part of it all or something. I don't know. Okay, we gotta get all the way down to there. So let's do like we did before and just hook to these. Okay, now this one needs to hook to this also, and then this. Oh, because that's in the way. Okay, so let's hook it to this. And then this. Okay, so we're disrupting the stream here. We're disrupting it here. Okay, because I didn't reach all the way down apparently. Let's do you, 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 and you. Okay, but it interrupts here. So does this not go? Oh, because I went to you. So just 3 of them, but I gotta get the right 3. Okay, so you're gonna hook to you, 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 and you. All 3 of those. And you. Okay, now that interrupts down here. Let me look at this. Okay, so we're interrupting that one there. But we need to interrupt these. So this is going to hook to you and to you and to you. No. I have an idea. Let's just do to you. And then you can also go to you. And you can also go to you. There we go. Okay, second fragment.
As I grew, I realized that the more I developed this sense of self, the more enjoyable it became simply to exist. It wasn't selflessness that improved existence, but refinement of the self. When the ancients said that ego is something to set aside, they got it all wrong. Ego is something to nourish and shape. A work of art.
Interesting.
The reconstruction's working. Keep going, 1K.
Okay. I've always loved the Talos Principle, one of my favorite games. Pure puzzles. Okay, what's this gonna do? That's gonna open that. Okay, but we can't stand on it and open it at the same time. So what we're going to do is can't do that. What if we did you and you? Oh, but we can't. Okay, do we have... Okay, this... Oh, okay. This kind of guy. Can I reach the red? I can't. So we have to do blue first. Let me set that down first. Well, let's go ahead and... Okay, so we have blue. Which we could do through there, alright. But I need to get red. Okay. I know how I can do it. I'll make you be red. Oh, but you can't be. Because we have to open this. Okay. Wait a second, let's turn that off. Okay, because we want it to become red. Is it gonna reach over the top of that? No. have this red thing over here. Okay. So now that's going to block that. So that this can become red and red. Maybe? Yeah, but then the minute I step off of this, it closes. Because this has to become red. Try it that way. There we go. Okay. Now this can become red. And that is open. There we go. Yeah, so it's the same stuff we know, just using it in different ways.
My insights into the value of the self were genuine, I think. But of course, I was completely inexperienced. In fact, in many ways, I was like a human child. So I began to resent everything that intruded on that sense of self. My social obligations to the others, the leadership of Athena and Cornelius, even the obvious limitations imposed on us by our situation. Why did I have to exist in this particular historical moment, saddled with the task of reconstructing civilization?
Because it's when you were born. Recover Peace TTP. Okay, let's start with that one. An ethical philosophy of life, Felix Adler, user highlighted. It is upon those we love that we must anchor ourselves spiritually in the last moments. The sense of interconnections with them stands out vividly by way of contrast at the very moment when our mortal connection with them is about to be dissolved, and the intertwining of our life with theirs. The living in the life that is in them is but a part of our living in the infinite manifold of the spiritual life. The thought of this as apprehended, not in terms of knowledge, but in immediate experience, begets the peace that passeth understanding, and it is upon the bosom of that peace that we can pass safely out of the realm of time and space. Interesting. Recover eternity. Okay, in what sense am I a Christian, then, if I care so little for dogma? In the sense that in everything that I do and think, I follow the revelation of Jesus Christ, that the greatest of all things is love. Love is the nature of God, and so equally the nature of that which was created in his image. This I have learned through the revelation that is daily life, through toil and misery and strife, in that infinite power which brings relief and joy. Thus I reject those who believe that the ordinary love of mortal beings is limited and that it ends with death. Rather, it is through love that we perceive the immortality of the soul, for it reveals that eternity is conceivable to the human mind when it is filled with love. It is because we know that we can love another forever that we know that we are the children of God. Recover God. User highlighted. Thus are we put in training for a love which knows not sex, nor person, nor partiality, but which seeks virtue and wisdom everywhere, to the end of increasing virtue and wisdom. We are by nature observers, and thereby learners. That is our permanent state. But we are often made to feel that our affections are but tents of a night. Though slowly and with pain the objects of the affections change, as the objects of thought do, there are moments when the affections rule and absorb the man, and make his happiness dependent on a person or persons. But in health the mind is presently seen again, its overarching vault bright with galaxy of immutable lights, and the warm loves and fears that swept over us as clouds must lose their finite character and blend with God to attain their own perfection. Recover pain. No, let's not do that one. We don't want pain. I don't have much time left. I never thought it would end this way. Never thought I would die alone, sitting around in my apartment, wondering if things would have gone differently if we'd gotten that stupid grant. Mostly, though, I just wonder why we're not together. I still don't understand. I don't know why you had so much pain inside you. I don't know why you let it infect everything we had. I don't know why you couldn't see my love for you, why you twisted everything I said. I was angry and disappointed for so long, but now I just wish I could have found some way to make that pain go away. I would give anything for that. I wish you were here. Not sure who this person is, but okay. 4. Let's see what we need. Vastness. So what do we have? A connector? We need to open that. That's the easy part, I'm sure. So we can get this connector. Okay. Can we go around? Oh, how does this open? Okay. Well, let's have you connect to you. Oh, and that opens that. Okay. And then you... Is there another way we can do this so they don't have to cross? Yeah. We can come through here. And you can connect to you. No, that won't work. Can we do it through here? Oh, I don't want to have to cross. Does this opens that? That's what I figured as much. So you're going to connect to you, but we're going to collapse in on ourselves. Which maybe doesn't matter. Yeah. Because all we want to do is go in there. So let's go look at this. Which then opens this. And we can have this. Doing this and this. Can we get it to reach? I wonder, between that and that? That would be cool. Yeah, okay. Oh, but we still need to do you and you. Oh, but it did. Okay. Here we comes Sarabhai. Now let's see what she has to say.
With that focus on the self, also came an enormous and increasingly overwhelming fear of death. The pleasure of existence seemed almost erased by the possibility of its ending. If it was possible not to be, if the self had an ending, even in the distant future, then how could anything have meaning? I spent far too much time imagining that last moment, the moment just before I stopped existing. How could I possibly face that?
I'm just curious what's back here. Yeah, see, that's what I suspected. One of those little helper guys
If you
that
get
I'm not
stuck,
going to use.
I've inserted some code that might help you bypass a few puzzles. It's not the most elegant work I've ever done, but it'll do the job.
So we could look that up and know what it says, but I'm not going to, because I just don't want to. So yeah, those help us bypass puzzles, which is why I don't use them. But I just collect them just because I do. Because we want to be thorough. But yeah, that is a message. Binary, I think it's called, or something like that. I don't remember what they're called, but... Oh, that's the gold door that we are going to work towards. Okay, let's go do 5. Is it down here? No. Oh, look, there's a thingy down here. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get back up here. There we go. Wow. Up here to 5. Here is 5. Chain. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we're going to connect this to all of these? Oh, because those are all blue. Never mind. So we want to connect those to the blue. You know what? I'm going to turn this, put this back up. Oh, can I not do that? Because I was going to start all over again. I didn't pay a close enough attention. Oh, it does that many at once. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we've got to get those other two done. Okay. So all but that one. There we go. Okay.
Looking back, it's embarrassing how solipsistic I became. I really thought that I could construct my identity without any reference to the outside world. Like I could just will myself into existence. But it just didn't work. And it made me miserable. Everything felt hollow and meaningless, overshadowed by the idea of death. There was something I wasn't seeing, something I needed, but I couldn't figure out what it was.
A companion. Because we are not meant to be alone. Yeah, I saw the 7. I'm just looking for more flames. Oh, looky, what's this? I wish to see more of the world's beauty, but there is something limited about this place. It is not enough. Okay, yeah, that's all I was doing, was looking for more flames. So there's 7 and another computer. Everyday Sublime Confessions in Pickering manuscript. Okay, Everyday Sublime, A.D. Markham. User highlighted, love must matter to the philosopher because it is at its core the one undisputed presence of the sublime in our lives. Even when it is veiled love, unrequited love, or entirely imagined love, it is like a vast monolith towering over us, humbling, uplifting, frightening. Those who deny its presence can be safely disregarded as fools. They know it is there, they are simply afraid. But equally, the philosopher must consider that in the great matters of history, love matters not one jot. The Nazarene commanded his followers to love their enemies, but they did not, and wrote 1,000 books of excuses for this failure. Therein is revealed the purpose of the human struggle. Pickering manuscript. William Blake, user highlighted, seek love in the pity of others' woe, in the gentle relief of another's care, in the darkness of night and the winter's snow, in the naked and outcasts seek love there. Confessions. Penelope Heliopolo? I don't know. To me, the idea that my soul, my essence, could fall in love with another being and then maintain that love unblemished for eternity seems utterly impossible. My experience of love has been catastrophe, embarrassment, and disappointment. But this is precisely why I refuse to surrender, why I choose to believe against all precedent that I will find the one for me, and that our love will last forever. You can laugh at this absurd and contradictory belief, but it will not waver. Faith is not a matter of the past, of miracles witnessed and saints observed, but of the future that ought to be written. Okay. Interesting. All different concepts of love, which is what Sarabhai and, it started with a C. I'm so bad with names. Uh-oh. Domino effect. Now look at what we have to do. Yep. So we've got red here. Whoops, am I too close? Oh. Okay, I want to do you. Yeah, let's do you with the middle one. Still too close. There we go. Oh, that did all the reds. Okay. I'm sure it's not going to be that easy. You're the blue up there, and it did 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. So right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do you and you. Okay. You. And the second one? No. Or I think I had them all before when I did that. Maybe you're too far over. So you're going to be the blue. And let's do this one. Okay. So you're going to be the red. And this one? But then we've got too many reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, what if I connect it to... Okay. Let's bring you back a little more. Okay. So I can connect you. Okay. And you. Will that do it? That just does those. Maybe this needs to be moved over. Okay, you're gonna do you and let's go all the way down to you. Okay. Can I move you? To be... Let's make you be... you. You. Let's make it be the third one. Huh. Okay, so that did all of those. So you're going to be you, you, and you. What if I hook you up here too? Although you seem to hook to everything anyway. Oh, whoops. Not to you, but to you. Well, what if I bring you? It would be 1. Because see, this is what I'm thinking. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You and you. But then you go off. So you and you. And you still go off. Okay. So you need to hook to you, you, and you. But see, then those blues go up. I don't truly understand what I'm doing. That's hooked to 1, but they hook to go all the way across anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I scoot you down 1, that's not gonna do it. So you kind of need to be there so that we can get those guys. So where do you need to be? 1. Oops, where'd it go? Come back. Yeah, I want you hooked to you. Except that I can't. You hooked to you. Yeah, I got all but 1. So let's try you hooked to you. As if we gotta get in the right spot. What if well, I can't hook it to 2 of them. You. You, and you. 1, 2, you. Get it? We got it. Okay, so let me look at this. So this one is hooked to, besides that, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it lit it all the way across. And you're hooked to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The blue is the one that really seems to matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this makes 7. Right? And this is hooked to 1, 2, 3, 4, don't know. We got it. We'll figure it out. I don't know what the rule is.
Everything changed when we started spending more time with each other. Do you remember that night when we found the old library in the Dead City? It was just after the stampede and we were all a bit shaken up. Byron read to us from one of the books, and later you and I started arguing about one of the poems. And your perspective was so different and interesting, and I just kept wanting to hear more.
Because you were falling in love with his mind. I'm sure it was his mind. Are you number 8? Yep, you're number 8. And we ran all the way around here, right? Didn't see any fires? Okay. Let's go to number 8. Concatenation. Okay, if I set you there, that opens you. Okay. And allows you to hook from you to you. Okay, which opens that all the way down. Oh, and then those are red. Okay. So the red is going to get two of them. Okay. So the red is going to get... You can't get that one. So that's the only one the red can get. Because I think no matter where I put it, it's not going to get that one. Is it getting that one? It is. No, it's not. It's only pretending to, isn't it? I just can't believe. Let's try this. Yeah, see, now it's not. Whoops. Because I didn't pick it up the right way. Yeah, see, it's not really. Okay. So yeah, the only one the red can get is that one. Let's just do it that way. But the blue... Yeah, see, that's not going to do me any good. Because the blue already comes all the way down. Okay, what's back here? Oh, nothing. And that's where we want to go. But we've got to find the right combination of these. this is going to hook from you to you. And then this is going to hook from you to you. Now, from you to you also. Now, from you. Huh. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. See, now they're all red. What if I put it here? It's not going to reach through there. Yeah, see? And then we're going to make you go from you to you. Oh, okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're 6. And that's only 1, 2, 3. Oh. See, and it'll light it up all the way. And that's not gonna do me no good. find that? If I bring this out far enough. From you. Okay. So there's two over here. Now that's red and that's open, but I can't get to it. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that even matter? From the source? 5, 6, 7. That's why it'll light them all up. What if I do... Because if I do just the red, it lights all the way down. The blue truly not fully understanding this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You, and you. And that makes that compete. You hook from you to you. And you hook from you to you. That did it. Yes. Okay. Because that is now hooked through 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, because I thought it could do 7, but either way, we got it. We're good.
I never really understood the appeal of philosophers who tell us that everything is one. If everything is just a reflection of yourself, an endless hall of mirrors, there's nothing to connect with. And what I realized through our conversations is that everything beautiful happens in that space of connection between one person and another, and between people and the world. That gap between us is necessary, because without it, without separation, there can be no transcendence.
I think that's the one we already looked at. That QR code. Pretty sure it is, but we'll double check. How close do I have to be? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do a couple more. And then we'll be at the halfway point. So this was 8. How far across here can I go? Is it all walkable? Looking for those flames. I don't know how many of them there are. And I don't know why I should necessarily be looking for them, because I'm not going to use them. But just trying to see if I can find them all. I don't know how many there are, though. So okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we just did 8. Did we not do 6? Equilibrium. Or is that flashing because we did it? Oh, what'd we do? Just jump to 8? Okay. Okay, so we want red, unred, blue. And blue. Need to bring blue around here. Okay, how many reds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the blue is just 1, 2, 3, 4. But it goes all the way to the 5. Oh, I can switch them here. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Blue. 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 Red. Red. There we go. Because the red will reach all the way across, and the blue has to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, it has to be limited somehow. Okay, there we go.
Once I understood that meaning comes from the interaction of the self with the world, I found it easier to be patient, to be kind. I reminded myself that other people are just like me, and nobody really knows exactly what they're doing. And the more I allowed myself to open up, the more interesting and complex our interactions became, and the more meaningful.
So I got these
We
out
have
of
roughly
order.
50% of Sarabhai's personality matrix reconstructed.
Who'd have thought that 1K would have made such a good necromancer?
Is that was all that was on this side? We just got out of order. That's all that happened. Let's come back over here. Find our way out. So if we're halfway there, I don't remember what it said was on this side. Five, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have hit the halfway point. Well, we're going to stop here then, and we'll go down to 9. You know what I'm going to do is go down to 9 now. So it'll save there, and we'll start there in the next video. I hope you're enjoying this. Yes, I have done it before, which might be why I'm going through them a little bit faster than I did the first time, although I still don't understand that whole connection thing completely. But we'll get it figured out. I just want to check for fires. I don't know if there's 2 in each section. I've only gotten 2. Maybe there's 1 in each section. So there's 4 total. I don't know, but it pays to kind of wander around a little bit and see what we can see. Because I don't think I got them all the first time I played through this. What's this? Oh, this is different. What are you? Use computer. What? Hello? Who? I'm 1K. What's your name? Silly name. Nice to meet you, silly name. Would sigh if I could. What can I do to help you? Me back on beach, Sarabhai with Hypatia. I'm working on it. Work harder. Hey, what's the meaning of life again? Helping me? Okay, I'll get back to work. Finally. Okay. That was interesting. I didn't find that the first time I played through this, but I didn't do as much exploring the first time I played through this, so maybe that was why. But okay. See, I'm going around looking for flames. We gotta be careful not to go too far and run out of world. Wow, look at that. This is huge. Huge. Exiting designated safety zone. Okay. We'll go back where we were. So sorry. Didn't mean to. Okay, so let's enter puzzle 9. If I can find it again. I think it was right here. What do you say? Everything is wrong here. Someone is missing. Okay, well, we're gonna get you guys back together. Okay, so here's 9, which is Causation Nexus. And we will deal with that in the next video. I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment if you have something to say. And please do subscribe, because it makes things, or it helps me out a lot. And it's free for you and allows us to go on more and more adventures. And I will see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye for now.